Okay, so we all hear about blockchain all the time, right? But where does it stop being just a buzzword and start becoming a real tool? Well, today we're diving into Spain's answer to that very question. It's this massive collaborative hub called Alastria.
And their tagline? It's super simple, but it says it all, where blockchain happens. Now, that's not just some slick marketing slogan. It's framing Alastria as something much bigger than a company. It's a destination, the central hub for this whole tech movement in Spain.
Okay, so what is this place? This hub where blockchain happens? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it.
All right, here's the official definition. It's a public permissioned multi-sector blockchain platform. Whoa, okay, let's unpack that because that's a mouthful. The key phrase here is public permissioned. Think of it like a public library. Anyone can walk by and look through the windows to see what's inside. That's the public part. It's transparent. But if you want to actually check out a book or use a computer, you need a library card, right? That's the permissioned part. And this model is absolutely crucial because it gives you that transparency while also having the security and trust you need to get, huge companies and even governments to join in. And multi-sector, well, that just means everyone is invited to get a library card. And really, that gets to the heart of it. The whole goal is to build this collaborative space. Alastria was literally created with one goal in mind: get companies, universities, and the public sector all in the same room, working together to push this tech forward. So how do they actually do that? How do they drive development in the real world? Well, their entire strategy is built on what they call 4 pillars of action. These 4 pillars are pretty much the engine that makes the whole thing run. First up, you've got the ecosystem. This is the foundation, right? It's all about building that community, getting the right companies, the right experts, all talking to each other. Then there's networks. This is the nuts and bolts, the technical infrastructure. Think of it as the digital highways for all these projects to actually run on. Third is identity, and this one is a real game changer. They're creating a standardized, secure digital identity that you control. It's kind of like a digital passport for the whole Spanish economy. And finally, funding. They don't just provide the space, they help connect promising projects with the cash they need to get going. Okay, that all sounds great on paper, but what does it actually look like in practice? This is where we get to see the real-world impact of this whole idea. I mean, the scale is just wow. We're talking over 500 different organizations have joined. This isn't some little tech incubator. It's a massive, credible network that gives this whole project some serious horsepower. And that 500-plus number, it represents a ton of different players. It's become this genuine meeting point where the people building the tech can connect directly with the companies and groups who are going to use it to solve actual problems. And just look at how diverse this group is. We're seeing projects pop up in, well, everything. Banking, real estate, logistics, legal stuff, even agri-food and health. Oh, and sustainability, education, art and culture, it's all in there. It just goes to show you, when you get the right mix of people together, the potential uses for this stuff are pretty much limitless. So when you step back and look at the whole picture, the platform, those 4 pillars, and this huge community, you start to see what the real goal is here. It's about shaping the future together. And I think this is the key takeaway, really. Alastria isn't just a piece of code or a platform. It's a living, breathing network for sharing knowledge and sparking innovation. The end game isn't just about building cool tech for the sake of it. It's about using that tech to solve real problems that people actually face. And that brings us right back to one of their core phrases, doesn't it? The meeting point between knowledge and innovation. That's what it is. It's the space where big, crazy ideas can actually meet practical execution. It's where theory gets its hands dirty and meets reality. You know, when you see hundreds of organizations all working together like this, it really gets you thinking about what's possible. So I'll just leave you with this thought. If you had access to a network like this, what real-world problem would you try to solve with blockchain?